Hello and welcome to episode 7 of Agrarian Skies. So last episode we did a bunch of storage quests. I really haven't decided where I'm going to store everything yet. But between this last episode and this episode I did one thing downstairs. So let's go. I should be able to check this out. I got to light some area up. But I added gravel to the line and I put all the power lines beneath. So now basically I am sieving gravel in addition to dust, and I have sand set up, but I'm not doing sand yet. I can do sand as well. And so basically I produce the gravel, it goes into the sieve, it gets put into this chest, goes through the auto packager, gets packaged, and then the gravel ores end up in the hammerer, get hammered down to crushed ores. Those crushed ores then go, into this auto packager, which I could probably get rid of this chest and just go directly to the hammer. There's maybe a couple things I could get rid of, a couple of these chests in here. So then they get turned into the sand, and then they get crushed from the sand into the powdered tin or the powdered ores, and then they get piped over into this large chest here, where then all of the regular dust will then get packaged into the dust here. So I'm doing gravel and sand, and I'm gonna have to do something about all of the diamonds, the emeralds, and all of the and I had to stop this one from packaging the coal, because then it would jam up the system. So I got to get rid of the coal, the diamonds, the apatite, the flint, and all that stuff. And in the case of the dust, I still have to get rid of or basically move out this stuff. So it's still a work in progress, but at least I'm auto-processing ores. And so I did that off camera. And I set up this time, because as you can see, I'm getting hungry, and really all I have is I do have some wheat, so I can make some bread, to tide me over. And I have apples still, right? There's a bunch of apples in here, so I can always juice these apples and have apple juice. Right? And I should probably do that for right now, just so that I have stuff to tide me over for a little while. But really, I thought I would start looking at some crops and get into some of the Sky Farm quests. So I figured we'd do that this episode. And I've kind of set up a little area where I can start doing some Agricraft Crossbreeding, because that's what we're going to need to do. But to really get started in this, we need to make an agriculture journal and a seed analyzer. Okay, and to make an agriculture journal, you basically need, I think, any 4 seeds and twigs and a piece of wood. I think work. So I'm hoping that I can just take 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and I don't think I have any sticks. Let's make some sticks here, and let's see if we can do this with just seeds. Let's see if this works. Oops, agriculture journal. Okay, I'm hoping regular seeds works here. Oops. And it doesn't look like regular seeds work. Of course they're not going to work. Of course not. Okay, so looks like it says seeds work. Oh, crop sticks. The buzz click. This should work then. Okay, we got the agricultural journal, and now we want to make the seed analyzer. So we need some sticks, we need some sort of slab, wood slabs, and some wood. So I need 2 more wood. I need wood slab, and I think I have, do I have no stone slabs left? I've been using all my stone slabs. Get some stone slabs, and we'll need some sticks, and we need a glass pane, so I will need, I don't think I have any glass panes just laying around. And so we'll take that. And so we should be able to make our seed analyzer. And that is that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the seed analyzer right... It's a slab, so that will look weird. Let's just put it outside here for right now. And what you can do is you put your agriculture journal in there, and it'll keep all your discoveries. And the way the seed analyzer works is you come over here, you pop your seeds in, it'll analyze them, it'll say they're growth 1, gain 1, strength 1. And what the growth means is that's its growth rate. The higher the growth rate, the faster the seeds will grow into a full plant. Gain is how much product you'll get back. And strength is how well it will fight off weeds. And so, you know, the better the growth, the faster it'll grow, the better your gain, the higher your yield, and the higher your strength, you know, the less chance that weeds will sprout out beside it. So the max you can get in all of those is 10, 10, 10. And if you watch my regrowth series, I showed you how you could grow the seeds in regrowth, but in this mod pack, Agricraft weeds are turned on, so getting your 10-10 seeds is actually going to be a little bit more challenging. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to set it up, and let's just analyze some of these seeds here. So we got 111, 111. Okay, so we got lettuce, we got seeds, and we have sugarcane. Sugarcane takes dirt. I will do sugarcane, but I'm not going to do sugarcane right now. And I should probably just get a couple of those, and maybe I will do sugarcane. We'll see. We'll see what we get to here. But I only have one lettuce seed right now, so I don't have any water in here. So you know, the soil won't stay hydrated because there's no water nearby. So what I need to do is one other thing. But let us take our rewards. See what we get in our reward bag. Spider eye and fermented spider eye. That's handy, I guess. And then that will unlock artichoke. And so what it's telling us now is how to basically, to get new species, you will need to mutate common crops through crossbreeding. Crop sticks can be placed on tilled soil. There's a typo. Mycelium pods will any valid dirt. Till soil, use Madac to crossbreed crops. You will need to plant one species on a crop. Why did I do that? One species on crop sticks on the other side of your mutation block. Place an empty crop stick on the empty space and right click with another crop stick. This will form a grid. Be careful though, empty crop stick can spawn weeds. A watering can speed up the rate at which crops grow and mutations occur. So if I press U, is what it said in my inventory, it will tell me how I can make artichoke seeds. And I can make them from lettuce and asparagus. And to make asparagus, I need scallions and corn. Oops. And to make scallions, I need carrots and sugarcane. And then if I go, oops, and then to make corn, so there's like a huge, so you need barley, you need rye. From barley, you can get rye, and so from sugarcane. So I'm gonna have to start breeding some sugarcane. So I'm probably gonna need some sand here as well. So let's just grab 8 sand, just in case we need to do some stuff. Okay, that's interesting that didn't. You shouldn't stay hydrated, so because there should be no water nearby. So I'm a little surprised. But we're going to fix that. And I imagine that there's a later quest that will show us how to do that. Yeah, see, I think they're starting to go. Okay, so we don't have the quests right now. So it's a long way to get to artichoke. That's quite crazy. So it's going to take me a while to get there. But I'm going to show you how you can mutate crops and how you can grow them to get 10-10-10 seeds. Relatively, you know, it's gonna be fairly manual because of the weeds. If weeds are turned off, you can actually do it in a much less manual way. But what I want to make are, I don't know that I really need a channel valve. I want to make some wooden channels, irrigation channels. And so I'll need some wood. Let's see, this should be good enough. Get 12 for now. And as you can see, I've got a wooden water tank up there. And I'm going to put some channels in here. And we're just going to go over our crops here. And I'm going to do the same on this side. Okay, and in this mod pack currently, if you put a source block, oops, I did not mean to do that. If you put a source block above a wooden water tank, it will automatically refill the water tank. That is just based on the current configs in this mod pack. That may change over time, and if you're using a standard Agricraft pack, there's a chance that that does not work. So just putting a source block of water over top of this will constantly keep that tank filled. So the other thing we want to build now is we want to build some sprinklers. And they take wood, iron, some iron bars. Do I have any iron bars? Oh, I do. Good. I got them as a quest reward. And a bucket. I want 2 sprinklers, so I'm going to need iron bars. And I think I need 2 wood. 2. And we need 2 iron ingots. I have no iron in there at the moment. I have a bunch of aluminum, which I'm going to turn into iron, because that's what you can do with your aluminum. Be nice to have a crafting table. I need to build another one of, I need to build a crafting version of this, because I always need crafting tables. I'm just going to put you right on top. Okay, so what I wanted to make here was some buckets out of the aluminum, and then throw those. Get some iron out of that. I'm pretty sure I have iron in one of these chests. Okay, there we go. I need 2. And so now I have sprinklers. Okay, and I think if I put the sprinkler right here, it should get all that dirt. Okay. Okay, so these sprinklers will hydrate dirt below it, and they will also help improve your growth rate. It's possible that I might not. It looks like I'm just shy of the edge piece there. Did I just put the sprinkler in the wrong spot? Do I just need to move it over one? Okay, we'll just move it over one. I think that should get everything. Okay. Sweet! Now we are set to do some Agricraft. So I'm gonna need a lot of crop sticks. So it's one of the annoying parts of Agricraft is you're gonna need a ton of these. You're gonna go through a ton of wood in crop sticks. This is a good start. So to make a 10-10-10, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with wheat here. And I have 4 seeds of wheat. And do I have the, did I grab the, I thought I grabbed it. I guess I didn't. I can use bone meal, or you can use your watering can. Either way, try and get your the wheat grown up here. The sprinklers should be helping with growth as well. As should the water. Oh, I have no light. That's the other thing. Haha. Good thing I remembered that. I wanted to get some of these. Let's go with green. We'll go with green. How's that sound? There we go. We'll light up the place, and now these things should start growing. Okay. I think our light level was just too low. Okay, here they go. They're starting to grow now. And once you get at least 2 plants full grown, you want to make sure that you have full grown plants, because if you don't have full grown plants, they can't spread, and they won't be able to either increase, improve their stats, and they won't be able to crossbreed. And what you'll end up is you'll just end up getting weeds in that spot. And so we now have at least 1 plant. So these 2 are mature. You do not want to harvest them. And then you put your crop sticks in between, and then that's the problem with the watering can. You put your okay, and so there we got seeds. Okay, and so what we can do is we can come over and we can analyze these seeds, these unidentified seeds in our analyzer, and our growth improved by 1. Okay, and so basically what you have to do is you have to take a set of seeds, put in your better seeds, and then grow them up. We want to get this new set of seeds to a higher growth rate. Once we get those to maturity, come on. It's a slow, painful process. It's going to take a long time if I'm going to get all the seeds to 10, 10, 10. Somebody issued that as a sort of a challenge to me. And so now that our seeds are at 10, 10, 10, what I can do is I can plop some crop sticks in there. And so what I can do is I can let this cause the spread on its own while I go and do something else. So what I can do is I only have 1 lettuce seed. So what I'm going to do is I want to grow up this lettuce seed. And actually I'm going to get some bone meal to help speed up this process. Let's grab some of the bone meal since I have a bunch. I have a ton more downstairs as well. And so we'll bone meal up the lettuce to maturity, and because we only have 1, we need for this to grow. So we're going to try and speed up its growth rate, and so we got some weeds, so we want to get rid of that and then plop down the crop sticks again. And yeah, we're getting weeds there. So we got another lettuce, so that's good. Okay, so we can break this one and we can go check it out in our analyzer. And it'll still only be 1, 1, 1, because for your crops to increase in their stats, they have to be next to another one of their type of crops. And so we can break this one again, and we'll go check out this new seed that we got, and it should be slightly better. It's now 3, 4, 3. Okay? And so we had broke this one before, and so now what we're going to do is we're going to do this one here. Put, not that. And we'll take our 3, 4, 3 in there. And so what I'm going to do, rather than checking the seed every time, is basically every time you get a new growth of seed in the center spot, just keep breaking in a circle and planting the new seed that you get. And eventually, it's probably going to take a couple of cycles around, maybe 2 or 3 cycles around to get a 10, 10, 10, since the growth seems to be pretty fast. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant this seed here. I'm going to bone meal it up. And then I want to put cross crops here this time. Oh, that's the annoying part. Got to get used to that. Okay. And there, we now have lettuce again. And so rather, this seed, I'm just going to prove it to you. This seed, because it was next to another lettuce, this seed should have improved its stats. See, it's now a 1, 2, 1. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant it here. I'm going to bone meal it up. I'm going to put down the crop sticks. and I'm going to screw up again, and then I'm going to water them again. And I get weeds, so I have to take out the weeds and just repeat the process. I get weeds again because I have bad luck. Come on, get rid of the weeds, put down the crop sticks, and go again. And now we got another one. Now this time, I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to break it. I'm going to take the weeds out of here, and I'm going to plop down my new lettuce seed. I'm going to bone meal it up, put down my cross crops, and then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to bone meal up the wheat, and I'm going to put down cross crops. And so this is how you can get your seeds to go up in level. And so what you want to do is just remember where you started. So this was my 1-2-1-2-2. This is a new seed that I planted. So it's going to be probably better than 1-2-2. And then these two are 1-1-1s. And so I'm just going to keep replacing in a clockwise manner as they come up. See, so I'm not even going to analyze this seed. I'm just going to break this one, plant that there, take my new seed, like so. And you just got to keep track of what seeds are what. And so basically if you get rid of seeds as you go, you'll be in good shape. So if I get rid of all the seeds that I'm not using, then I won't have to worry about like what seeds are from where. So if I just throw these in there, and I have no lettuce seeds and no other seeds, so I need to eat something. So that's how I'm going to get seeds to 10, 10, 10. As I eat a ton of apples. Okay, and so now to crossbreed seeds, what I want to do, actually, let's take one of these, and then we'll look and see what sort of crossbreeding we can do, right? So we press uses. So with carrot seeds, I can make sugarcane. I don't need sugarcane, I have sugarcane. And it tells you what soil your new seed type needs to be grown on. It's not useful to me. I do not have Ferenium seeds. I do not have allium seeds. I have sugarcane. So with seeds and sugarcane seeds on regular soil, I can get barley seeds. So what I need to do is grab some of my sugarcane seeds. Do these not count? I don't know if these count as sugarcane. They don't look right. Do I have to? Okay, yeah, good. I can turn them into regular sugarcane seeds. Okay. I'm going to plop down some sand here. I'm going to put seeds there, and I'm going to put sugarcane seeds here. And then I want to bone meal them both up to maturity. Okay, and then I'll put double crop sticks in the center. And I'll use my watering can to try and speed up the growth, and I'm going to get weeds. And so there's a random chance that these will mutate into barley, but it did not. It gave me seeds. So what I'm going to do, put the cross crops back up and screw up again like I'm always going to do. Water them again. Get weeds. And so you just have a random chance. So the better the seeds are that you're... Got seeds again. The better your seeds are at like preventing weeds from popping up will decrease the chance that weeds will plop up in there, and the growth rate will determine how quickly they'll come up. And so I got more seeds again. And so we'll do it again. And we got seeds again. Because we have bad luck. Weeds. And there we go, we got barley. And so you can come over to your seed analyzer and you can check barley. And now I have 1-1 barley. And that's how you can do mutations. So let's look at sugarcane and see what else sugarcane can mutate with. So it can mutate with poppy, it can mutate with pumpkin, which I do not have, melon I do not have, bean I do not have, lettuce I do have. So I can make rhubarb by breeding sugarcane with lettuce, with rye, and with carrots. And I have carrots, so let's do that right now. So what I can do is I can leave that there. Oops. And what I want to do is I want to bone meal up the carrots. Oh, that's potatoes. Whoops. I made a mistake. What is potato? Potato and carrot gives pumpkin. Another wart. Uranium. No. Sugarcane and potato give sweet potato. Okay, so that works. So throw down my cross crops and see if I can get lucky and get a mutation before my wheat grows back up. And what are the odds going to be? Because the wheat's not fully grown, it will not be involved in the mutation. If the wheat was fully grown, then there's just a random chance. And there we go. We got sweet potato seeds. And just like that, we now have 2 new crops. And that's how you do crossbreeding in Agricraft. And there's really no other, like, you only really need a line. Or this will just allow you could do like 4 different things at a time. Or I could plant seeds here, seeds here, sugarcane here to try and increase your odds of a mutation occurring. And everything's grown up here, so I'll put the cross crops down. And I want to make sure I get rid of these seeds so that I don't get confused. I'm just going to put them in here. And all these unidentified seeds that I have, one thing that you can do with seeds is I believe you can mulch them. So, you know, if you have extra seeds that you just want to get rid of, you know, go ahead and mulch them. And that gets rid of all the crap seeds that you no longer want. And as you can see, I replaced that one, and I have replaced that one. So what I want to do is I want to come by here, and I want to put down my new lettuce, bone meal it up, and put down my cross crops. And here, same thing. I want to get rid of that one. And I knew that was a 111. So this is my new one without even looking. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, we're okay. And so, yeah. Remember, you can mulch your extra seeds that you don't want. They don't mulch for a lot, as you can see. It's only 15%. I put like 4 seeds in there. But you're going to get a ton of extra seeds that you're not going to want. But always keep spares around, laying around, just in case, you know, just in case I lose my lettuce seed. And now I have some lettuce, which is yummy. And I've got sugarcane, I've got sweet potato, and I've got barley. And basically what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to keep doing mutations between all the different seeds. I think I have carrot over here as well, because I got a carrot. So I should be able to convert the carrot into carrot seeds, which is good. And I'm pretty sure carrot, I'm going to harvest the wheat again. Oh, that's not even grown up yet. Okay, I think carrot mutates with both potato and sugarcane, so let's go for it. Okay, let's harvest the wheat. Okay, and we got pumpkin. And I don't remember which one gave me pumpkin, so what I can do is I can look at my pumpkin seeds and I can see how they were made. Carrot and potato gives pumpkin. So I can harvest my potatoes, and I know that carrots and sugarcane give me something. So let's see if we can get that one as well. No, we got some weeds. Oh, we got some extra carrot seeds. That's good. And scallions. And so there you go. We now have pumpkin and scallions. And it didn't take too long to get these new seeds. And I think I needed scallions going forward. So I want to keep these carrot seeds as extra. I definitely want to hold on to the barley seeds as well. But I might need those here. Okay. So I needed to get artichoke. And artichoke seed. So I need lettuce, which I have, and I needed asparagus. And to get asparagus, I needed scallion, which I now have. And now I just need corn. So I need rye and barley I have. So now I just need rye, basically. So seeds and barley. So I can grab did I put my barley back? No, I think I still have it. Barley. Okay, so I got my barley. And I'll just grab another set of seeds and we'll just grow these up in another plot. Oops. So put the barley down, put the seeds down, bone meal up to 100%, and put the cross crop in, and we got rye right away. So that's pretty handy. And then I think the next thing that I need is rye with barley, if I remember. Yeah, so, oops. Barley and rye will give me corn. So bone meal up the rye. That's not bad. Throw down the thing. Start. And just like that, we got corn. And now, to make asparagus, we need corn and scallions, which we have. So I'm just going to set it up in another crop here. Like, oops, not like that. So we go with corn and scallions, like so. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Let's break that for now. Let's try and get this grown up. I don't have any bone meal on me. I can go grab some, but I just use the watering can. Should grow up not too bad. If you have access to a ton of bone meal, this is the best way to do it, is bone meal up the stuff you want to mutate or grow. And there we go. See, they're both mature now. Now I can put down my cross crops and start using the watering can again. And we got some corn, so we got to do it again. Weeds. And asparagus. So now we have asparagus seeds. But the quest asks for artichoke. So we are almost there. Almost. Now that we have asparagus, we need asparagus and lettuce. And I'll just set it up right here. Put down the asparagus. And I don't have any lettuce on me. So what I'm going to do, break that one. And you're this guy here. I have no bone meal, so I'm going to try and get this one growed up on its own. Come on, lettuce. Come on, 71. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Once I break this next middle lettuce seed, I'll show you that's like one cycle around, and I'll show you sort of how much of a growth that'll get. And so now I need lettuce, and I got to grow these up. I'm gonna go grab some bone meal, so just give me a second. I'll be back. Okay, I actually had some really close by, so that's pretty handy. So we'll bone meal up these guys right here. Mature, mature, and let's go. And there we go. We got the artichoke seeds. And all I need now... Oh, I guess I should have let that grow up. Oh well. Let's throw down an artichoke. Bone meal it up. Oops, one more. I can harvest it. And that, I think, completes the quest. And it gives me some nether wart. And so that is pretty much Agricraft crop breeding in a nutshell. No, this is me in a nutshell. And I've basically been around once with the wheat at this point. And so we'll check out this wheat seed that we have. Now that's sort of gone around, I haven't identified it. I just went around one clockwise. We're up to 4, 4, 6. So it'll probably take, I don't know, 2 or 3 clockwise passes total to get yourself up to the point where you're going to get a 10, 10, 10. And where's my 4, 4, 6? And we'll bone meal it up. And throw in the cross crops. Same thing for the lettuce. The lettuce is also now done basically a full circle. And it's at 342. So the actual growth ticks aren't, you know, they aren't, it's not terribly consistent, so it's hard to say for sure how long. There's a bit of a random element to it. So, but eventually, if you just keep going in a circle, you'll end up getting your 10, 10, 10 crops. And I probably won't do that on camera because this is probably enough for all of you at home for Agricraft crossbreeding. So I hope you enjoyed my little Agricraft crossbreeding tutorial. Off camera, I will probably do a bunch of crossbreeding and stuff. And maybe I'll do another episode to show you how you can get some of the more complicated crops. Because there are some crops in here that require various different types of soil, and they also require some specific blocks underneath the soil that they're growing on. So maybe I'll do another one later on once I get to that point. But yeah, I hope you've been enjoying Agrarian Skies so far. It's been a lot of fun playing, and yeah. So let me know in the comment section what you like, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of. And don't forget to hit that like button as it helps me out a ton. And of course, send all your friends my way because, well, I'm awesome. Anyway, until next time, Delgar out.